it's Presley at ActOutGames.com here, and today I'm going to be touring you around my stuffed animal world with the help of Yuki. Over here is Sparkly Oatmeal Apartments, which is a huge work in progress, but if you climb inside, it's really dark inside. It says Sparkly Oatmeal in my very messy handwriting. I have two handwritings, my clean, my messy, and my cursive. Well, three. Yeah, three handwritings. Here are some pictures that I drew. This one's from first grade. This one's from last year. That one's from a few months ago. And then here is a Lootcrate poster that's falling over and something from a while ago. So there's the poster wall that I'm talking about when I say we hang the posters in the outside world. We hang most of them over there. Some of them are in other places. So over here is the apartment, which people are still moving into. Still haven't decided who gets to live in the apartments and who are boxies. I'll explain boxies in a second. Here is where some of the stuffed animals will stay in apartments eventually. Right now it has dollhouse furniture. Here's an apartment. We have Princess. I got her a while ago. Princess. I have not thought of a name. Put names in comments, because if I tell you unnamed, I'll show you some unnamed ones so you can put names in the comments for them. This is unnamed, unnamed, and unnamed, and that's everyone that's in there. Here are the boxes of doom. There was a bridge in between the boxes that these guys had, but it fell down. It'll be remade soon. So over here are the boxes. These are really just storage bins filled with stuffed animals. Bonnie, why are you there? You're supposed to be at the pizzeria. I need to set that up. Anyway, so the boxes are every stuffed animal that lives in these boxes, and it's considered a very unhealthy lifestyle. It's only for poor people, blah, blah, blah. But there's only these apartments, that apartment, this apartment, and Sparkly Oatmeal Apartments, which I'm still working on. So while we're talking about Sparkly Oatmeal Apartments, I will introduce you to the guardians of Sparkly Oatmeal Apartments. There's Russell. There is unnamed monkey. There's unnamed very creepy monkey. And there's Swirl. So here's Swirl. She's my favorite guardian, honestly. I really like her because I got her for my birthday a long time ago. Although I like Russell a lot too. They're both part of the bear family. Oh, and a tiny LPS shark is part of the guardian place. So Sparkly Oatmeal Apartments will eventually, let's go around it. Sparkly Oatmeal Apartments will eventually have several layers of cardboard in it. And so it creates little rooms for everyone to stay in. And then over there is going to be filled with stuffed animals and rooms. That's going to be filled with stuffed animals and rooms. And that's already filled with stuffed animals. And then over here will be converted into more apartments. So that's the basics of the world, but now let's get into a little bit more detail of what goes on. So there are a few very important events that happen. For example, one of the very important events that happens is getting married. So all stuffed animals usually start out not married. For example, she is not married. I'm just going to use her as she, because I don't want to have this video with too many names. So let's just use Lucky. So for example, Lucky is not married. She is single and not dating anyone. Dating is really basic. You just take two stuffed animals and then they're dating now. They are not dating. And for example, but with marriage, Valentina is married. Now the way I marry stuffed animals, I mean, you could have them as marriage, but if you want to marry stuffed animals after the world started up, like if you want to become part of the world and you want to marry two stuffed animals, invite your friends that are part of the world, have a wedding. Also, I like to take pictures of their engagement. I don't know why. I just like taking pictures of my stuffed animals. And another thing that can happen is becoming a boxy. So I've had to move all my stuffed animals downstairs recently, and some of them are still upstairs though. But I've had to move all of them downstairs. So almost everyone is a boxy right now. So I've already explained what a boxy is. Becoming a boxy is a horrible thing. No one wants to become a boxy. But boxies, and unbecoming a boxy, like Valentina will once her husband Snowy comes, once I find Snowy, he's somewhere in the boxes, will move into an apartment and stop being a boxy. And that is a very, not too rare event, but a rare event. And when you are an apartment person, you are considered rich. Sorta. Well, it's a weird thing. So over here, this den here, this is where the bear family used to stay in the TARDIS. But they don't stay in there anymore, but that will be an apartment. And that will be the richest, most fabulous apartments ever. So only rich families like the bear family and the wolf family live there. So over here on this chair, this is where the wolf family used to, oh no, most of the wolf family is over here. Oh no. Okay, here is one of the rich families. This is the last thing I need to show you before we wrap up. The world's much more complicated than this. We might do, if you like this, tell me and we'll do more stuff on it. Okay, so here are the wolf family. This is one of the very rich, important families. So it's like the royal family. So one of the royal families, there's two. So here, let's introduce everybody. So let's start with Baby Joby. If you know what that reference is, Baby Joby. So we have Baby Joby, Icy, Jojo, Slushy, Amber, Kudo, and I don't know why I acted like he was heavy. So the new member of the wolf family, well, not really new, but a person that just moved into the wolf family household. Jason! Jason Wolf. He lived on his own for a little bit, but he just recently moved in. So we have Jojo and Joby there. Jojo and Joby. All the names are very, very similar. So we have Jason, Jojo, Joby, Icy, Amber, and Kudo. Icy, Amber, and Kudo aren't alike, but then we have Jason, Jojo, and Joby. So J is the name. Now for the other family, we have Swirl and Russell, as well as some of the other bear family, which is currently they're not moved into a place. But we have Freddy Bear, and we have Teddy Bear, Teddy Roosevelt Bear, to be specific, Barian, and then there's Barian, and I think that's all of the bear family that I can name off at the top of my head. And Snowy and Snowflake, here's Snowflake, she is very special to me. Snowy is somewhere in the boxes, but Snowy and Snowflake are part of the wolf family, but they moved out on their own. Snowy moved in with his wife, and Snowflake is currently hanging out with Lucky. So yeah, that is the very basics of the stuffed animal world. And quite a long video for basics. If you want more in-depth things, tell me what you want to know about it and in the comments, and then I'll talk about it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.